Xcode, create a new project, single view application, product name. I'm just gonna name it Dice. You can change it whatever you want. Click next, and click create. Okay, let's full screen that sick little thing, kind of, maybe, kind of. Go to main.storyboard, and this is where you set everything. This is basically the user interface, and this is where you put photos on your phone. Not photos, just stuff. And this is what you see on your phone. View controller. This is where you code. And I'm just gonna delete this and this. Assets, pretty self-explanatory, I guess. It's just where you store assets. Now, if you click Dice Assets, I'm gonna select all of this and do this. Drag it in, drag it in, drag it. Can't even actually snap it. Who can actually snap the fingers? I can't. Okay. Well, that's that. Main.storyboard. Let's go. UI image. Whoa. Image. Okay. Image. Ding. And then I'm going to select image dice 1. Squadstabber? I don't think that's okay. I know how to do it. So if you go to scale to fit, just say aspect fit. It just changes it back to its own, the picture's own size. And then, I'm going to choose button. And then do this. And then I'm going to set the button to roll dice. Yay. That's a button. And I'm going to change the label to... Change label. I'm going to change it to XXX. Because we don't know what we're going to do yet. But this is the attributes inspector. No, what? The assistant editor. This is the attributes inspector. This is the assistant editor. And what this basically does is, let me just do that. What this basically does is it combines the main.storyboard and the view controller and combines it all onto one screen so we can connect things on the main.storyboard to things to the view controller. Click that. Boom. Now, I'm going to drag the button, click control while you're dragging to here. And I'm going to change it to action. What does action do? Basically, when you click the button, what it does. So you write a code in the brackets, and the code will only activate when you click the roll dice button. So I'm just going to name button pressed, like that. And then others are different though. We don't want to click anything. So for the UI image, so I'm just going to set dice image as an outlet. Okay. Click connect. And I'm going to do the same to this too. Okay. Now, the standard editor. So you see, we selected main.storyboard here. So if you click that, then it just makes the main.storyboard alone. So I'm just gonna do that. And then we can click view controller.swift. Great. Just gonna do the spacing thing kind of. Okay. That looks great. Now, let's talk about arrays and constants and variables. So let and var are two words. So basically var is a variable and let is a constant. You can change a variable, but you can't change a function, a constant. So I'm just gonna do let array. So this is the constant name. Let array equal this. You do dice1, which is our first asset. Dice1, dice1, dice2, dice3, dice4, dice5, and dice6. Okay, that's the array. And then we have to set another variable. I'm just set it to random number. So this is our random number, right? I'm just gonna set it to 0 at first. Now, what do we want? What do you want to happen when we press the button? We want to change image, right? So randomly, at least. So we have to use the random number, right? So how do we change the random number, this var, into an actual random number? So random number equals to set the random number to arc for random uniform upper bound. This one. We want this one. I'm just gonna delete the placeholder text. Arc for random uniform. What does this mean? Well, it basically selects random numbers. Now from here, I'm gonna select 6. Why? Because this is the 0th item. This is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth. There's 5 items. 5 items. Then why am I typing 6? Well, this is the number you want plus 1. So I'm actually typing 6 right now. And you see, it's going to give me like a warning. Can't assign value integer to type integer. Well, this is the integer, but this is another kind of integer, so we want to make it an integer by typing int in parentheses. That will change it to an integer. Yay! So we have the random number already. What do we want to do? Well, we want to set the dice image, which is the image right here, that dice image dot image. We're going to select the image property. Image property equals what? Well, UI image parenthesis named. So it's named something, right? We want the image to be we want the image to be named something, right? So I'm just gonna do that. Named array, which is this right here, array, and random number. Boom. Sweet. What else are we gonna do? Well, if you guys still remember, we have this label, UI label. So label. Well, what do we want to do? Well, I want to show that they had which dice number they got, right? So what do we want to do? Well, we want to set label dot text. We want to select the text property equals your lucky number is what? I'm just gonna say random number. Now, why won't this work? Well, if you think about it, random number is out of 6. Now, there's 6, but remember there's a 0th item. So you have to plus 1 to make it work. Now let's try it out. Command B to run. And from today on, I'm just going to spin every single time we run. Every single time. Boom. Oh my god. I wanted to like show like build successful, but I mean, I guess not quite. I'm just gonna wait because I have to reset something on my computer, so I'm just gonna chat. How's your day? Great. How's your day? Great. I said great. Oh, okay. Actually, no. I'm just going to teach you more about coding because this is what this channel is all about. Okay, what does override function view did load mean? We don't know, right? This is, okay, so in this brackets is what's going to happen when the phone loads or when the app loads, right? What is this? IB action, and IB outlet. Basically, I connected things on the main storyboard to the view controller, which just makes it like that. Func. What does func mean? It's basically a function, right? So function, it's gonna play the function called button pressed, right? And this is a parameter. Well, we're gonna talk about that later. But basically, parameter is what you want to pass in through this function. And this is the code we want what to happen when we click the button, right? Because we named it button pressed. Now, UI label. It's just a label, right? UI image. Random number. Why did we set to 0? Well, if you delete this, if we just say random number, it's going to show up an error. Class view control has no initializers. Well, most of the people will think, whoa, what is happening to my view controller? Do I have to change anything? No. You just have to set your var variable and your constant something beforehand. And that error should go away. Yeah, nice. Now, let's see if it worked. Okay, we're back. And it's finished loaded. Let's try it. 4. Yo. What? Yo? That's not what we wanted, right? But this function is working. Okay. What happened? Well, it just allows that many space. So if we drag it like this and command B to build, that should work. I'm just gonna make it like that. Just enter it. Build succeeded. Dice. Okay, roll dice. What? Why isn't it working? I'm actually not sure. Yours might be working, but mine is mine's pretty buggy today. Let me just run again. Launching Dicey. I think this animation is pretty cool. Okay. Your lucky number is 2, 3. It's 1. It's 6. It's 2. It's 1. It's 4. It's 3. It's... But that'll be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel for new videos every single week. But other than that, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching.